Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Birushana, Rising Flower of Genpei. Still on Benkei Musashibo's route. It'll probably be a while. But now the gears of war are turning and we are joining our brother in this battle against the Heikei, finally. We weren't even being wimpy about it. We were just like, all right, we gotta step up, so let's step up. And everybody was like, me too. And my axe. And we're off. So you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Oh yeah, and that's my new name, Yoshitsune Minamoto. War. I'll soon take my place on the battlefield, fighting for my life. I did my best to prepare myself, but still, I felt a strange tension in my body that I'd never felt before. I haven't faced the Heikei since I left Kyoto, and now I'll face them as a Genji. The truth was, however, there was only one concern in my mind. It was about Tomomori, the man who pursued me before. That man suspects me of being a woman. Could he be passing that information on to the rest of the Heikei? No, I'm overthinking this. If that were the case, the Heikei would have spoken up about my identity by now. Yeah, that would definitely have spread across the lands. He's keeping that on the down low. Regardless, I must never let my secret be known. I'll have to be extra careful from here on out.
My lord, you look so tense.
Benkei.
It is unavoidable that your mind would be restless before the first battle, but don't forget, I'll be right there with you.
How could I ever forget that?
And this is your first battle. The others and I will keep an eye on you and make sure you are well protected.
Oh,
I will not let anyone harm you, my lord. Please rest assured.
well, you better not get hurt either. Yeah, we'll take care of you. We'll make sure you make it through safely. Don't worry. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you guys. I'm the main character. You guys are expendable, unfortunately. To the writers, that is, not to me. Benkei, Shingen. Oh, no, you don't. We, the brothers Sato, won't let you two take all the glory. We'll show you what Oshu samurai are made of. Don't be afraid of those puny Heikei soldiers. Leave them to me. With brimming smiles, my friends lighten the mood with their boasts and jests. They're just trying to reassure me, but still, they shouldn't have to worry about me like this. Thank you, everyone. But I just can't be protected all the time either. We're a team. It's my job to protect you, too. Exactly. Let me fight. I told them the words I needed to reassure myself. This is no time to be nervous. We have to be strong. We have to protect everyone. They're counting on me. I mustered up some courage and braced myself for the battle ahead. At that moment,
Sir, someone is approaching from up ahead.
my brother decided to ride out to meet us. Huh? Hmm? Oh, don't worry. That's Lord Yoritomo's messenger. My brother. Takasuna galloped forward on his horse and approached the messenger. We quickly followed suit.
Lord Shano, I presume.
That is correct, though I have since changed from my childhood name to Yoshitsune Kuro Minamoto.
Pardon me. I have a message from Lord Yoritomo. Kiyomori has learned of our plot and has sent out an army to attack us. Having learned of the impeding Heikei attack, I'm leading my army west to intercept it.
So, the Heikei have decided to make their move. How far west has my brother marched?
As far as Mishima, my lord. They're not that far ahead, then.
What about the size of his army? Are other factions joining under Lord Yoritomo?
Yoshizumi Miura, Hirotsune Kazusa, and Tsunetane Chiba have all joined. We estimate our forces to be 30,000 strong.
30,000? My brother has raised such a large force in such a short time. Well, they've all been waiting.
And what are the Heikei's movements? The latest reports I've heard indicate the Heikei have reached Suraga no Kuni. Then the point where the two armies will meet is Suraga. Is that right? Indeed, Lord Yoritomo seems to think the battle will occur near the Fuji River. Depending on when you arrive, my lord, there is a chance you will be asked to enter the battle immediately.
Oh, cross swords with the Heike as soon as we arrive? That is most excellent news.
Does everybody feel that way?
I clutched the reins of my horse as I listened to Benkei's spirited reply. The war with the Heike has finally begun. Takasuna, it looks like we're going to have to change course as well then. Indeed. To the Fuji River, I take it. We should try to link up with Lord Yoritomo's army as soon as possible. Right. Let's go! Tally-ho! After a few days, we finally made it through the banks of the Fuji River to Suruganokuni. Just as we had heard, the Heike forces sent to defeat my brother and the forces sent to intercept them were both in position. Everybody's poised for attack. It looks like we managed to make it before the start of the battle, so that camp on the other side of the river is the Heike. And yet...
Yoritomo's army is quite large, perhaps even as large or larger than the Heike side.
Ah, the others were probably thinking the same thing, but they all stared at the camp in surprise. It's true, there weren't nearly this many when I left for Hiraizumi.
Is that so?
Yes, until recently, Lord Yoritomo was simply living in exile. There were only a few of us at first, but as the messenger said, more and more people must be joining up with Yoritomo as well. Considering how much pent-up frustration there is with the Heike, it's no wonder his army's grown so much.
Yes, but still, these numbers are truly impressive. With these people around, it's not going to be easy to get an audience with Lord Yoritomo. I'm sure somebody else showed up and brought their armies with them. Besides, my bro's waiting for me. Of course it's going to be easy to get an audience.
What? Excuse me. You're with me, one of Lord Yoritomo's most loyal vassals. Here, watch this.
Like, what? Did you forget about me?
Hey, you there!
Huh? What are you doing here? This is the camp of Lord Yoritomo Minamoto.
You're a suspicious bunch, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you were spies sent by the Heike. Spies? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm an aide of Lord Yoritomo's.
An aide? I've never seen a little boy like you serving Lord Yoritomo. Uh-oh. How can you not recognize him?
Looks like he's new.
Hey, are you seriously not going to let us through?
Do we have to fight our way there? Just say the name Sasaki Takasuna to your boss. He'll know who I am. I've been away on orders from Lord Yoritomo. Look here. This is Yoshitsune Kuro Minamoto, Lord Yoritomo's brother. I bought him all the way from Hiraizumi. What he says is true. My name is Yoshitsune Kuro Minamoto. Please send word to my brother, Lord Yoritomo.
Yoritsune Kuromo Minamoto, eh?
From within the camp emerged a stern-looking general. I'm out of voices. What do I voice him with? Ah, Sir Kagetoki. Just in time. Please let us in.
Are you the one causing all this racket, Takasuna?
As soon as they heard Sir Kagetoki speak, the soldiers on guard went red with embarrassment and cleared the way. Sorry about that. Oh, this is Sir Kajiwara Kagetoki. He's a member of Lord Yoshitomo's inner circle, just like me. My name is Yoshitsune Kuro Minamoto. When I heard that my brother was going to raise an army, I rushed here to aid him. I hurriedly bowed my head, but he only leered at me without saying a word.
Well, that's rude. Lord Yoritomo's brother's name is Shano, or so I've heard.
Yes, before heading this way, I underwent the Genpuku ceremony and...
I have not heard of you.
I just told you! The ceremony! New name! You should know these things!
What do you think, Takasuna?
Well, he had his Genpuku and became Lord Yoshitsune before he came here. I'm sure he's Lord Yoritomo's brother.
Yeah, he was there for the Genpuku, wasn't he? I see. So you're the one who grew up in the mountains of Kurama and fled to Oshu with your tail behind your legs. Just a coward who's been living off the Genji name, trying to get in now while the fighting's good, or something like that.
What? I stared back at Lord Kagetoki, dumbfounded by his harsh words. Why are you assuming these things when you've never even met me before? Have I done something to already get a bad reputation here?
We're busy planning a war. Those who are not prepared to fight are only a hindrance.
Excuse me, but what the hell is this? You really expect us to just overlook that?
We're prepared to fight too, you know. And that's why we've come here, to fight. Besides, you're the one who sent your messenger to find us.
Yeah. What's this guy's deal? You can't talk to our lord like that.
Everyone, please calm down.
Benkei's right. Everyone, I'm fine, really. Well, we have to get this sorted out. If you say so. They're like, oh, we want to fight right now. If we can't fight the battle, we'll fight a verbal war right here.
You ought to keep a tighter leash on those dogs of yours.
You have my humblest of apologies. Please forgive me. You're right to be suspicious of my sudden arrival, but we are ready for battle. Please send word to my brother.
Well, that's good. In that case, I'll leave you to it.
Sir Kagetoki snorted and strode his way into the camp.
All right, Dark-Side Phil.
And what the hell was that? Where did he get off talking to Shana like that?
Hey, that's not my name anymore.
Seriously, we came all the way from Oshu.
Sorry, guys. Please excuse Sir Kagetoki. He is Lord Yoritomo's chief confidant, and I'm sure he's just got a lot on his mind.
I see. If you think about it that way, a healthy dose of skepticism is understandable. Still, he should have been more polite.
Don't get so worked up, everyone.
Benkei, aren't you angry? How can you be so calm?
He's a monk. He's done a lot of meditating.
Of course I'm angry. Just like you, I heard what he had to say about our Lord. But seeing as we just arrived, we're not exactly in a position to stand up to him right now, are we? Fighting with Lord Yoritomo's confidant, Sir Kagetoki, will only make matters worse for us.
I suppose you're right, but still. Benkei's right. It was naive of me to think they would trust me right away. We just have to be patient. I'm sure we'll gain Sir Kagetoki's trust once he sees our prowess on the battlefield. I'm sorry if I'm making you all feel bad, but... You have nothing to apologize for. We're the ones who weren't thinking things through.
Indeed, as vassals, the way we behave reflects on our lord.
Yeah, sorry about that, my lord. No problem. I know that you all were only thinking of me. Let's just be careful from now on. Keep a lid on it, guys. Oh, look at this!
Right.
Thank goodness Benkei interjected when he did. Things really could have gotten out of hand. He really saved me there. He told everyone that he didn't mind, but I could tell. Sir Kagetoki taunting me directly in front of him made him angry. When I looked at Benkei with gratitude, he smiled knowingly at me. The smile on his face made my tense feelings disappear. Ah,
Anshin. It helps me be relaxed.
after that, I was immediately granted an audience with my brother. I fidgeted and paced restlessly as I waited to be called.
Why are you making me wait, bro?
Shauna, I know how you feel, but you've got to calm down. At this rate, you'll be too nervous to even speak to him. I know, you're right. I just really want to make a good first impression. Still, I can't help but feel anxious about meeting him.
It's no surprise. It is your first meeting with your big brother. You're going to meet the person you've always wanted to meet. Of course you can't help but let your emotions get to you.
Yeah, you're right. I can't believe I'm going to finally get to see him. I couldn't see him the last time we visited Izu, but now I can finally meet him. Benkei, you were right. Remember when you told me that even if I didn't meet him now, we would meet someday?
Of course, of course. And even though you were far apart, the two of you were connected under the same big sky.
Yep, just like Fievel, like I said before.
I'm sure Lord Yoritomo is excited to meet you too. After all, the two of you are flesh and blood.
Yes, my real family. I'm finally going to meet my brother. Do you think he'll look like me? I'm sure he's a fine man, but what do you think, Benkei?
Yes, yes. I'm sure he's a fine and kind man, much like my lord.
I see. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll have to do my best to make a good impression on him. My brother, that is.
Don't worry, just be yourself. I'm sure he'll love you just the way you are.
I'm not so sure. Might take a little bit of swaying. Donna, I get. But Benkei, why are you so giddy? He's happy for me. Come on.
I knew you'd say that, Shungen. I'm just so happy for my lord. He can finally meet his brother. As his vassal, his happiness is as though it were my own.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would expect of him. It's almost like we became a couple as soon as he became my vassal. You two really are just a couple of kids. You know that? Hey! Even as he said it, Shungen's expression was gentle. I could tell he was doing his best to fight a smile. And the Sato brothers also stared at us, smiling.
Lord Yoritomo will see you now. This way.
Yes, sir. At last. The screen's looking awfully crowded here.
Good luck in there, my lord.
You can do it.
I'm sure you'll do great, my lord. Tell us all about it when you get back.
Oh, right. See you all soon. I hope. I hope it'll be good. With my smiling friends looking after me, and my heart pounding with anticipation and nervousness, I headed toward my brother. Finally, after all this time, now to make a good impression on him. If I can make a good impression on my brother, I can earn my place in the army, and that will make it easier on all of us. Uh-oh. That is a bad sign. What is it, Takasuna? Is my brother in a bad mood? We were ushered into the camp. The generals were all lined up in a row. My eyes met with the man sitting before me. This must be Yoritomo Minamoto, my brother, all decked out in his samurai gear. I love the clothes out of Asia a lot of times, but the one thing, the hats. I hate the hats. I mean, some of them are pretty, especially when they have like dangly stuff, but no, a lot of the hats are just so weird.
So, you're Yoshitsune.
A low, dignified voice struck my ears. I hurriedly sat down in front of my brother and bowed my head low. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Yoshitsune Minamoto. I already got off to a bad start. I stuttered, and I'm clearly nervous. I heard from Lord Takasuna that you have raised an army. I come with my vassals from Oshu. I have longed to meet you, my brother. And now, meeting you here today, it feels like a dream come true. I don't think he's going to be quite as familial. Brother? Yeah, he looks very stern. I looked up to see him there. He merely glared down at me with a cold, harsh gaze. I didn't feel any warmth or joy coming from him. No hint that he was at all happy to finally meet me after all these years. My brother just looked at me with emotionless eyes, judging me, calculating my worth to him. What a cold gaze. It's like he doesn't care about seeing me at all. My heart, which had been soaring with joy, fell into despair in a flash.
Why have you come here?
What? You called me. You sent the invitation.
Was it just to see my face, or to join my ranks and fight?
Not knowing what he meant, I was puzzled. I think that was a pretty clear question. Are you here just to meet him, or are you here to fight? It's exactly what he said. And the answer is both. Do you suspect, brother, that I'm not ready to fight, just as Sir Kagetoki suspected? In that case, I'd better choose my words carefully. Fight, of course. As a member of the Genji, I'm prepared to fight with all my might, for my brother and to save the suffering people. I am ready for battle. Please allow me to join your ranks. I bowed my head. My brother looked at me for a while, and then finally spoke.
Good. Then I will allow you to enter. Do your best for the sake of the Genji.
Thank you. I promise to be of great use to you in the days to come. What, is he not buying it? Even though he allowed me to join his ranks, I did not feel any change or warmth in his demeanor. We're going to have to earn his trust is all. As they used to say, respect is earned, not just given. Perhaps he doesn't trust me because he's never met me before. I felt a sharp pain in my chest. Brother. I shot him a longing glance, but he wasn't even looking at me anymore. The conversation was over.
Let's begin the strategy meeting.
So we're not even going to talk about our parents? Nothing, huh? I guess it just isn't the right time. With the generals gathered, a strategy for tomorrow's battle was formulated. I can't afford to be seen as a burden on everyone here. I have to find a way to be useful.
Any movement on the Heikei side? Not since we set up camp on the opposite side of the Fuji River. The army there is under the command of Tsunemasa Taira. I don't think he's clever enough to have hidden his movements. In addition, he may have received information that Shigehira Taira is stationed there too. I believe it would be wise to strike first.
Tsunemasa Taira, nephew of Kiyomori. If Shigehira is here too, the Heikei side is serious about stopping us here. Probably also means Tomomori's around somewhere as well. They've got a pretty big army. We'll have to brace ourselves for a fierce battle. And which party is going to end up crossing the river? They're going to be the ones at disadvantage. With that in mind, I listened intently to their conversation.
Come to think of it, Lord Yoshitsune, what experience do you have in war?
My ears suddenly perked up when I heard Sir Kagetoki bring up my name. Sir, this will be my first battle. I've been trained with a sword, but...
I see. Then might I suggest you take this opportunity to gain some experience?
That was the plan. I see. What exactly did you have in mind?
What do you think, my lord? Why not give your brother a place of honor on the battlefield?
Oh no, this sounds like a setup. This sounds like he wants to have me assassinated so I won't be an obstacle.
An excellent idea. For this battle, we will use a surprise attack to outsmart the enemy by deploying one small unit to flank and distract them.
So I get to be the bait?
Yoshitsune, you will lead that unit.
Woohoo! Such an important role. For me? They heard me when I said this is my first battle, right?
This is an important role that will help determine the outcome of the battle. It will also be the most dangerous. Can you do it?
Prove your worth here and now. My brother stared at me with his cold, piercing gaze. I jumped right into the deep end. I was momentarily at a loss for words. I won't gain my brother's trust by backing down now. Leave it to me. I'll make sure to live up to your expectations.
I'll hold you to that.
Sir! No backing out now. Well, I came here to prove myself as a Genji after all. No better way than to take on a difficult task right off the bat. A cold shiver ran throughout my body. I wondered if he was aware of my determination. My brother's face still showed no signs of emotion whatsoever. Yeah, I cannot figure out what that guy's thinking.
What? Leading the surprise attack?
What is Lord Yoritomo thinking? How could he put you in such a dangerous role? You told him this was your first battle, right? He's testing me, come on.
First battle or not, it's outrageous he would put his own brother in such a dangerous position.
You came all the way from Oshu to help Lord Yoritomo.
Why is he treating you like this? I don't know. Apparently he still doesn't trust me yet. Gotta earn that trust. Let's see. I have to select he has his own ideas. So we have no idea what this pleased nobody. Nobody was happy about that answer. It seems like I was the only one who was excited to meet him. He didn't even seem to care that we're family.
I'm sure that's not the case.
He's just stoic, doesn't show emotions. It's a very Japanese thing.
He wouldn't have sent an envoy to Oshu if that were true.
I suppose you're right. Besides, I shouldn't complain. I guess my brother just has his own way of thinking about things. He probably actually believes that I can do this, and that I have to do this so everybody else will trust me in the army. I'll just have to do what I can to get him to accept me as a brother. More importantly, I'm sorry to everyone else too. I volunteered us for this role without talking to you first. It's a dangerous task, but I can't do it alone. I need your help.
My lord.
I was sad that my brother had treated me so coldly, but it also weighed on me that my friends would be in danger because of me. In truth, putting them in danger was the situation I wanted to avoid most of all. Well, why did you even bring them with you if that's what you wanted to avoid? You knew this would happen. We were going to war. How could we possibly go to war without being in danger? Shunyan, Sugunobu, Tadanobu, and the others fell silent with a somber look on their faces. A heavy air descended upon us, but then...
This is great.
We can always count on Benkei to lighten the atmosphere. Everyone's gaze immediately turned to Benkei as he suddenly began to laugh wildly. Benkei, what's...
My lord, everyone, look on the bright side. This is a fantastic opportunity for us.
Yeah, 'cause we can handle it. We'll prove ourselves really well. What do you mean?
Just because they don't trust you now doesn't mean they never will. We've been given a difficult task. This is true. However, if we do it well, they'll have no choice but to recognize our abilities.
Exactly.
That'll wipe the smirk off Kagetoki Kajiwara's smug face, won't it?
Yes, it will. Benkei.
Don't worry, my lord. You'll see. Whatever the task, if we work together, there's nothing we can't do. My lord, myself, and everyone else, we will not be undone by the Heike. We will succeed in the task that they've given us.
Benkei's powerful words and his mighty smile seemed to lighten up the sinking mood of the group. He's right. We can do this. That's the spirit, Benkei. I can't help but respect a positive attitude like that. It's not going to be easy, but I agree with Benkei. Shana, let's figure out a way to make this mission work. We can do it.
It's settled then. Let's give it our all, for our lord.
Hooray! All for one and one for all.
Right.
Benkei, everyone, lend me your strength. The sinking feeling that had surrounded all of us just a few minutes ago had completely disappeared. Maybe we really can pull this off.
My lord, I do have one request. During the battle, please allow me to fight next to you.
Of course, I'll be counting on you. Benkei beamed with a confident smile, and I couldn't help but nod my head in agreement.
Thank you. I'll be looking forward to fighting with you. Fighting next to you, closer than anyone else. I'll show everyone why I'm known as your #1 retainer.
That's what you're known as? Hold on, what's this? I don't think so. Oh, you wanna be a retainer now, Shingen? Benkei, how shameless. That simply won't do. That's right. Why do you get to be the one to fight next to him? Look, it's not exactly a corridor situation, and even if there was, I would have at least 2 sides. Come on, you guys can just form a circle around me. What's wrong? Fighting next to you, closer than anyone else. Yeah, nice try, Benkei.
Shungen, please. I am his vassal, and you are his childhood friend. In the war, the vassal is more vital than the friend. Oh no.
Excuse you? I never heard that rule.
Then how about this? I'll fight on his right, and Shungen will be on his left. Then we can both protect him together.
Exactly. And then another guy in front and another guy in back.
Hang on. Just because you two got here first doesn't mean you can just leave us out in the cold. How about it, my lord? Try putting me and my brother on either side.
That's a good idea, brother. My lord, the skills we gain training in the mountains and the field will definitely be of use. Why don't you guys all, take turns standing next to me? Everyone, just calm down. My goodness. You guys really are pumped, aren't you? Don't laugh, Shauna. We're all serious.
Yes, deadly serious about fighting next to you.
Darn it! Oh, love you guys, and you're not even routes. You guys, can you all just be in my harem? I went to husband all of you. It's strange. Everyone seems so lighthearted, so different than just a few minutes ago. My friends continued to cheerfully argue with each other about who would fight alongside me in battle. Instead of anxiety and sadness, my heart felt light. I felt a warmth swelling in my chest from their words. And it was all thanks to Benkei, who had lifted our spirits just before. Earlier, his laughter and bravery may have been false, but it completely changed our outlook. I was depressed about my brother, that I had felt no emotion coming from him, but not anymore. What kind of man are you, Benkei? I stared at him with gratitude, and Benkei smiled back at me without saying a word. Thinking of his kindness, I opened my mouth to speak. Thank you, everyone. I feel so much better than before.
No need to thank us. We're just doing what we do.
No, please, allow me to properly thank you. Not just for right now, but for choosing to follow me. For choosing me as your lord, for listening to my ideas. For the heart and strength you've shown this far. I'm grateful to all of you from the bottom of my heart. My strength is minuscule, and there's not much I can do on my own. But with all of you here, I feel like I can accomplish anything. So please, continue to stay with me. Please continue to support me as we struggle through this war. And in return, I promise to protect everyone. No matter how tough the battle, I won't let a single one of you die. Shano.
My lord. Your words are far too kind.
Now, let's win this battle. I ask you again, please lend me your strength.
I promise. I will be by your side to protect you. I will follow you wherever you go.
And there we gotta end this video. I kept thinking they were gonna reach some point where, but they're dragging this out really long. And who knows, they could be babbling on about our bond here for a while. So I'm gonna end this here, and we'll pick up the teamwork, the team building exercise in the next episode. So I hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.